Hello Pisces, and welcome to your June monthly reading. I am alignedsoultarot. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's kind of dive into these general monthly messages for you. Again, these are general, so please take that into consideration when listening. If this is not your story, then don't let it fit, okay? If you'd like to go a bit deeper, say you like what you hear here, or you just want to get a private reading with me for the month of May, the rest of the May. Oops, my feather. For the rest of May, I'm going to be offering 20% off. So just keep that in mind, okay? And in the pre-shuffle here, I had this sense of just being easy, kind of this overarching energy of just relaxing, being gentle. So maybe you need to be taking a gentle approach. And the reason why I sense that is because Mars entered into your sign, Pisces. So you might be feeling this kind of amp up of energy all of a sudden, right? It did enter your sign in May, and it's going to be in your sign for a little bit of time. I don't know the exact dates, but I do know it's in your sign. So you're kind of becoming more of the front and center of events, being more optimistic. You know, it's kind of just this bolt of energy. If you think of Mars, it's Aries energy. It's very fiery energy. So when you put that into a water sign, you know, it can cause a little bit of eruption. I think of kind of a volcano when I visualize that energy. So maybe some things are erupting within you, and feeling like you need to be gentle on yourself and those around you, okay? Because with Mars energy, it can become volatile as well and angry. So really just trying to also watch your words. The throat chakra came up here in reverse, so really making sure that you speak gently, kindly, like speak to those how you'd want to be spoken to. But, you know, if someone needs to have a good talking to, I totally understand. Mars in your sign, you know, you have the assertiveness to do so. So be discerning, really. Be discerning, understand. You can't necessarily fight fire with fire. It just creates more fire. So just be mindful, be gentle with yourself, and try to watch out what you get yourself into. And be open around your communication too. If it's in reverse here, you know, there could be just some blockages around communication. So trying to open up that communication, ease into it, be gentle is what I'm getting. I'll also provide for you, Pisces, in the description box below, a guided meditation around your throat chakra and kind of healing some of that energy, bringing it back into balance, because with any chakra, it can be overreactive or underreactive. So just know that, okay? We strive for balance. And I also got gratitude for you. In the pre-shuffle in my Dreams of Gaia deck, the gratitude card wanted to come out, and then I got it here. It was on the bottom of the deck after I pulled your card. So being grateful, being gentle, right? I feel grateful for the gift of this precious life, and I give thanks for the beauty of this world, even when it might seem a bit chaotic, right? Finding the beauty in it, for the love in my heart, and for the divinity that is in all things. So, like I've spoken upon in several other readings, when the gratitude card comes up, you know, I really think it's important for us to be grateful even in the darkest of nights and the darkest of the shadows of ourselves and what's around us, and trying to be that beacon of light for others. So for you, that could be a major highlight for you. Especially you've had a lot of planets in your 4th house, so all about home, family, might be spending more time with family. But the flip side of that, especially with the retrograde planets, is you might be having some conflict at home. So really trying to be gentle with your home environment, being empathetic, and I'm sensing like to not be too aggressive, you know, loosen up a bit. Take on the more optimistic approach to Mars, okay? Allow for things to come in and change, because I also did see the tower. So you might experience a tower moment in June, or maybe you already have, and you're kind of moving through that energy, trying to be grateful for what it's shown you. You also got the Equanimity card here. Equanimity is an inner spaciousness that allows us to be at peace in all circumstances. So like I just said, maybe you have experienced a tower moment. Maybe it has changed up and shaken up your life. And with the Mars in Pisces, you got to be careful, right? Especially for Pisces, you guys are like sponges. So you pick up on a lot of external things that are happening globally, also in your, your immediate environments, and also internally. So you're really having to be careful with Mars in your sign to be gentle, okay? Not to get too caught up in your emotions is what I'm getting for you, Pisces. Trying to find a nice healthy balance. And any sort of circumstances with this Equanimity card is trying to find peace at it and find that inner spaciousness within you. I am sensing when I get a season card here that there's going to be some transformation, some illumination, any sort of change when I get a season around winter for you. Okay, so be expecting that. Okay, 22 can break down to a 4. So maybe some more structure coming in, some more stability coming in the winter. You're planning for that now. A lot of us are in a planning phase. Being open about what it is we want, speaking that out, networking, right? Finding your tribe. Being grateful for the people that you do have in your life, the family. With the 4th house placement being very strong for you, Pisces, family can be like friends, right? So even if you might not have quote unquote family, like blood, you can consider friends that too. So friends could be really of importance to you right now. Trying to find those friends that make you feel like at home. Like it feels like you're at home with them. Finding a sense of your roots, right? Your deep self. You might even be doing some past family healing around family issues. People in your family, right? Doing some healing around that, especially with Venus in retrograde in your 4th house. Definitely can, for not everyone's story, but some Pisces out there, you might be having some deep-seated family issues that come up around this time. So just be mindful of that. And like I said, be gentle, okay? Be gentle. That's a very big energy for you. All right. So let's see here what we got for you in the tarot for June. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is for the collective Pisces energy. Let's see what the tarot has for you at this time. Again, this reading is time-stamped, but just let yourself find this reading and let it resonate for you whenever you find it. I could be picking up on past, present, future energies. Just kind of let it flow. You're good at that, right, Pisces? Just letting it flow. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's definitely goes kind of tying within that gentle energy. Just let it flow. Be like the fish. Take on that watery energy, right? But you know, all signs have like a negative and a positive aspect. So Pisces, even though you're highly intuitive, you know, you can get very emotional, getting caught in your emotions, you know, feeling like you're drowning in them. And I'm sensing with that Mars placement just to be easy. Let that Mars energy fuel you, okay? Because it can definitely benefit you. You just got to stay in balance, stay in check. Practice mindfulness, okay? All right, let's cut the deck for you, Pisces. Let's see. Let us see here. Okay. And I'm going to also talk about this chameleon card. I've never actually gotten that in this deck. Okay, wow. Very powerful energy here. Okay, let's pull one more card for you. Let's see here. Okay. Queen of Air on the bottom. Wow, throat chakra 101. So the Queen of Air is the Queen of Swords, right? Air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You might have air in your chart somewhere, or you might be dealing with a fellow air sign. But this is all about speaking your truth, right? This is a very realistic queen. She is a no-nonsense queen. She speaks her truth. She's been through a lot, okay? And in this imagery, it's not like the standard tarot. This looks more like the Queen of Cups to me. It's very like watery energy. So I'm sensing that this is you kind of in your watery self, and you're kind of hesitant to speak up and step into this Mars energy. I think it's almost like you might even be kind of surprised by this Mars and Pisces energy, and you're like, wow, I never kind of knew these sides to myself, and you're opening up to these new, like, more fiery sides to you. And that's when this Queen of Air kind of steps in to kind of like loosen up that watery emotional body, you know, because I see the ocean here and I think of just water energy. She just kind of looks a little hesitant to speak up. It's not the normal depiction of the Queen of Air, right? And I'm being drawn to actually read from the book here, because this deck specifically, I just got it. It will tie really well with the art. Each card is a different artist, which I love. I got this for my birthday, so I'm really loving this deck, and I'm learning a lot through the imagery. Because every deck kind of has its own meaning, its own symbolism. Focused and strong. The Queen stands on the beach, ready for whatever comes her way. Her eyes are soft but unyielding. As she determines the truth being spoken to her, she will make the right choice, no matter how hard it may be. The master of your own mind and heart. This is the time to be compassionate as you proceed, but not dominated by your emotions. So I think that that's what you're going through right now. Balancing the heart and the mind. Hard choices must be made. So analyze the situation before you carefully armed with the facts rather than opinions, okay? So the Mars in Pisces is really assisting you to step into your Queen of Swords is what I'm getting from here. Balancing the heart and the mind, kind of stepping out of that emotional body a little bit, being a little more realistic, logical, okay? And also here on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Earth. So this is all about holding on, a little more restrictive energy. So you're opening up. I think you're opening up a bit, but still a little bit kind of hesitant, you know, surprised, I'd say, by your own emotions at times, Pisces. Don't let your emotions catch you off guard is what I'm getting here. Okay? Find that inner spaciousness with the equanimity, that's a really hard word to say, that allows you to be at peace in all sorts of situations, right, in circumstances. And that falls right underneath this 8 of Air. So another air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is all about feeling restricted, blocked. You know, these feathers are coming out of her mouth. She feels like she can't speak. This is also kind of self-sabotage, victimized mentality, because in the standard tarot, she's blindfolded, right? And she has swords surrounding her, but she can easily take the blindfold off. So it's asking you to not put yourself too deeply into your emotions, into your thoughts, kind of step out of that, lighten up a bit, right? Let that Mars energy fuel you, which I'm seeing here. We have the Emperor, hello, stepping into your power, okay? This is Mars energy at its best. So really staying in control. It's falling right under the throat chakra, so definitely be careful about what you are speaking out into the world, okay? Like I said, you might have to speak your truth to someone, and it might come off a bit harsh. Maybe it is necessary with the Queen of Swords here. But just be mindful. That's all I can say. The Emperor's not in reverse, so that's a good sign of, you know, you staying in balance, staying in check, living in your integrity, having control over a situation, having control over your words, your thoughts. This is what Spirit is assisting you with right now in this reading. That's what it's urging you to remember, okay, for June. What you are manifesting, though, be mindful. This is also Gemini, Aries energy. Okay, Magician in reverse can be very manipulative. So making sure that there's not people around you or yourself or people that, you know, you might be separated from at this time, not letting people manipulate you. Okay, Magician is all about manifestation, right? Very potent, powerful energy. But when it's in reverse, it can be very, very manipulative. The Trickster, right? Kind of like the Joker of the deck. They are the master manifestors, though. you know, and it's sometimes at everyone else's cost. So trying to be mindful, like I said, that Mars and Pisces energy is really giving you this boost, okay? So take it, you know, on a ride. I'm getting like, go for a ride with the energy, like get out all that angst, like, you know, be playful though, like try not to be too aggressive, okay? And try not to like trick someone or trick a certain situation, or don't let yourself be fooled either. And if you feel like you are in a situation where you might be getting fooled or manipulated, really speak your truth is what I'm getting. You know, be like, no, this doesn't serve me. I'm sorry. You know, speak up about it. Don't let yourself get fooled or manipulated or tricked into any sort of situation. And if this is not for now, if it's not resonating, it is falling under the winter card. So being mindful around winter about this kind of energy potentially coming in around you or within you. We're going to read on this chameleon card for you, Pisces. It's a 5. So this can represent a conflict, change, rebuilding. Let's kind of read into it though. This is the empathic oracle deck here. Chameleon. The world is a place of beauty and wonder, each individual unique as they add their experience to the tapestry of color. People who are empathic often feel within themselves that they do not fit anywhere. Many empaths know how to just blend in, right? Are you blending into surroundings to create a feeling of safety? Are you losing your individuality? Are you having a hard time holding on to your authentic self? So this is all about really being authentic, staying grounded, you know, making sure that your friends, your family, fourth house, remember, is a big theme for you, Pisces. This King of Earth here, staying practical, grounded in your relationships, your surroundings, right? Look where this man is surrounded. Try to find places like this that bring you bliss, where you don't have to necessarily like feel like you're trying to fit in or blend in. You can just be yourself. This man is at pure bliss here, right? So maybe even just being in nature for you. Maybe that's where you feel like you just fit in the most. Step into that very earth energy, okay? Meditation for you. But what I'm getting for you is really trying to make sure that you're with people that ground you, okay? You don't want to try to fit into a crowd that just doesn't fit your vibe, where you have to constantly kind of play this chameleon role and people don't really see who you are, your authentic self. You want to be here. You want to be in this energy, okay? And I think that will help you kind of step out of this 8 of Swords energy. Okay, so it's really all about just being gentle, using this Mars energy to your advantage, speaking your truth, right, when you need to. If you do come off harsh to some people, try to hear them out. Try not to manipulate people or your surroundings into believing something that they don't want to believe in, or vice versa. Like I said, if you're finding yourself in situations where you're being like this chameleon, you don't let people trick you into a way of thinking or being. Really be yourself, okay? Your authentic self. All right, Pisces, this wraps up your June monthly. Again, all my links are in the description box below. Reach out to me. Check out my other videos. I have a lot of great content. My Venus retrograde reading. And I also have some pick-a piles coming up in the next couple days for this Mercury retrograde we're going to be entering into, and also the eclipse energy. So be very aware also of June eclipses coming up, end of June. So prepare for this, right? And maybe that's what this Mars energy is helping you to do, is really prepare yourself for this transformation, right? That you're kind of probably already in, but maybe it's going to be coming. All right? Sending my love. Bye-bye.